with another amazing summertime grilling episode, part of our series, but with a little twist tonight. We've been having so many items grilled, main courses, but tonight we're gonna sweeten it up a little bit. How? With Chef Janie Chazanoff.
Hi guys.
Extraordinaire. Chef Janie from The Chefs, also very, very famous from Whisk magazine, which is the food section inside of Ami magazine. She was on the front page featured just recently. The centerfold inside, all of her recipes, insane. Make sure you check it out. But right now, we're gonna have a little bit of a dessert for everybody. Very easy to make, very enjoyable. What are we doing tonight?
Okay, so what I have for you here, I have a watermelon granada. So basically, a granada is where you take any kind of fruit, you puree it, you put it in the freezer, and then every hour or so you just scrape it with a fork until you get the consistency of chopped ice. So basically what I did here is I took watermelon, fresh mint, some lime, rum, and sugar. I blended it up, put it in the freezer. Every half an hour I go back and I break it up with a fork or with a spoon, and that's the consistency
just like
that
this,
you
just
want.
keep breaking it up like
Yeah, so
like
basically
this.
what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a fork and you're just gonna go from the inside out, put it back in the freezer, take it out, again every hour or so, until you get the consistency of crushed ice.
Let's just back up 1 second. We have a watermelon. We're gonna chop
Yes.
it up.
Chop it up.
Put it into the blender.
Yes.
What do we do
Food
with
processor.
the food processor?
We
Sorry.
take-
What do we do with the lime?
We take a lime zest, we zest the lime in here, we take some sugar, some rum if you want. You don't have to put rum or alcohol if you don't want.
I want to put the rum, like a lot of rum, but a little bit is okay for some people.
But if you want to make it kid-friendly, you could omit the rum. You could put in apple juice if you want, or orange juice if you want to, bring out the acidity of the watermelon and the lime. You put it in here, you process it, put it in any bowl. Doesn't have to be in anything fancy. You put it in here.
Into the freezer.
Into the freezer. Every half an hour, 45 minutes, you take it and you scrape it down.
For how many intervals?
Until you get the consistency of this, which is like chopped ice. That's what you want to see.
Chopped ice. Okay.
And you don't want to put in too much alcohol, just a little bit, because that's going to stop it from freezing. So that's also very
So we want
important
a
to
little
know.
bit of ice to come out for that consistency. It's only a little
Right.
bit of rum.
Right.
Now, we went through the process. We cut up all the watermelons. We blended it.
Yes.
We did the lime
Yes.
zest. We added some sugar.
Right.
I added lots of rum. You guys, I don't could be a little bit of apple juice or orange juice. It's okay. So how much rum should you be putting in?
It depends on how strong you want it. Some people just want the aftertaste of it, so when you have it, you don't get hit in the face with the taste of rum. You basically just have the undertones of it.
So like this is a 2-ounce container, 4-ounce
that's
container?
that's a 2-ounce container. You could put that.
Okay, 2-ounce container in.
Yes.
Some sugar to...
About a quarter cup of sugar, depending on the size of the watermelon. This is a half a sliver of watermelon. And
Okay.
I love lime zest.
Love lime
Love it.
zest.
Especially after a barbecue, after a heavy meal, you want something light, fresh,
And a few leaves of fresh mint.
a few leaves of fresh mint. Blend it all together.
Now, we did the process in the freezer after every 30, 45 minutes, chopped it up.
Yes.
We got to this consistency,
Yes.
which is amazing.
Yes.
How am I serving this?
Okay. So what you're gonna do, Guru, is hand me over.
Ooh, let's get this.
This is my place setting because I want it to match like a barbecue kind of feel.
Very
so
nice.
you're gonna take any kind of container, doesn't matter the size. You're just gonna scoop it in. You don't want to push it down. Just scoop it in so it's light and fluffy, just like that.
Beautiful. And what is the proper terminology? How do you call this dish again?
A granada.
Granada.
Now, this
not
could
a
be-
grenade. And it's not from Granada,
No.
but Granada.
And it could be made with any fruit. So you can make it in the winter. You could even make it with coffee and have like an espresso kind of
Really?
granada. Yeah.
And what should we be doing with this dairy-free ice cream that was on the side over here?
So what I like to do is just to give it another element, another texture, is just take a little bit of ice cream. Doesn't have to be fancy.
Just scoop it
Just
out.
scoop it out. Remember, and just put it on top. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. And then what I do is I take a piece of watermelon.
Little garnish over here to look
Yes.
beautiful.
So people know what they're eating. Always decorate with the garnish that's inside.
Awesome. Let me have a little taste over here. Let's see how this Granada tastes.
It's refreshing.
The rum is amazing. Just kidding. This Granada is delicious. This is a great dessert. Easy to make, very simple, nothing crazy. I can even make it at home. You can make it at home. Really adds to a beautiful meal at the end. Cap off the night with a beautiful Granada. maybe a little beer or rum to go with it, cognac, glass of wine.
It's a perfect summer dessert on a hot night. Perfect.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching another great episode of our summer grilling series. So this was dessert, because this was amazing! Wasn't that clip amazing? Subscribe to my YouTube channel to get an endless supply of me.